Alright, in this video I will teach you how to message on dating apps to get a response back from women. So they say it's a numbers game. And while we can agree with that, however, I see a problem adopting that mentality. Many men make these mistakes online that will never get you those desired responses back. And here is why. Before we dive in, please consider to subscribe, like it if you like this video, and share it with your friends. So this is how you message on dating apps to get a response back. Tip number 1, complete sentences, punctuation, and grammar. If I see that a guy, doesn't put a dot or a comma in the middle of the sentence or any other necessary punctuation signs, I thought about that. Why does this turn me off so much? And then I talked to my girlfriends about it, and they feel exact same way. So it's not just me. This is how I look at it. No, of course it trickles back to, okay, you don't treat it as an important thing. You don't think I'm important. It's like, okay, I want to be important for someone. And yeah, it's too far to say whether you're going to be important or not to each other, but it gives you, this is what it is, I think. If you didn't put an effort into writing a sentence or message to me, where else it will transfer to? Because there are always guys who you can tell that they thought about writing those things, right? And that's very attractive. Effort is sexy. Avoid any sexual innuendos at the beginning of conversation and in general at the beginning of early dating stages. Women are sexual objects to men. Men are performant objects to women. This is the analogy that I'm going to use. You prying on her sexuality at the beginning of the relationship is equivalent of her prying on your wallet. So imagine if you just connected with a girl and she is going like, oh yeah, are you gonna buy me this dress or are you gonna buy me that car? How would you feel, right? I don't think you would like that. Please, no sexual innuendos. It's a big turn off. Number 3, please don't send hearts and kisses. You don't know this person. She's a stranger to you. You are a stranger to her. You don't even know whether that person behind that profile is real until you actually meet, right? So when I get those early hearts and flowers, I don't take it seriously. I'm thinking, well, how many more women he's sending those hearts and flowers? Hearts and flowers is something special, right? It's an expression of your admiration and love. You don't know me. So what admiration and love we're talking about? Please no hearts and kisses at the beginning of the conversation, at the early stages of dating. We're talking about second, first date, then of course flowers would be nice. Number 4, this is a big one, customize your message. I almost never, small almost and capital letters never, respond to messages like, hey, hi, what's up, how are you, hi Katya, how are you, even hi Katya, how are you? What am I supposed to say to that? Okay, no, this is not how you start a conversation. You read her profile and you genuinely respond to something that catches your attention. For example, I have a skydiving photo on my profile, so men pick, if it stands out to them, they're like, wow, they say, wow, you're brave. I've always wanted to do that, but I haven't got the guts yet. You inspire me now. Things like that. And then you ask a question. This is a perfect way to get connected. Or I remember a few years ago, I gotten hundreds of messages and one message stood out for me, and I didn't like the guy's profile, like pictures. He wasn't someone that I was attracted to, but guess what? We ended up in the relationship because he just pinpoint exactly what I wanted to say in my bio, because I was coming out from the relationship that a man would only accept me for my I had to be always fun and light around him, but whenever it was a conflict, he would avoid that conflict. So I was coming out of those relationships, and I wrote in my bio, I said, I want to meet a man who I can enjoy sharing life with, but also who can understand and face the challenges that life will bring, something like that. It was more eloquent than that, and he responded just to that. Katya, this is how relationships should be, right? And it resonated with me. So I responded back. We went on a date. We ended up dating for a very long time. Number 5, get on the phone with her. This is where I lose my interest quickly. A lot of men, they prefer chatting with you via app or even via a phone without making any plans, without making any actions. I want someone who is a leader. I want someone who makes an action towards me. Remember, action is very sexy. And I know that a lot of us, I definitely me and many of people that I know have experienced that you can have a great connection via the phone or even video chat, but when you meet in person, it's a completely different vibe. So why would you waste your time and why would you waste my time chatting online? I have things to do, but I want to find the right partner. So let's get it going. I have 2 examples here on my computer in front of me, and the rest of them I have actually in my dating app on my phone, which I don't have access to because it's in my phone. But this will be enough. And don't please roll your eyes because like, oh, I just cannot speak this way. This is a little bit maybe over the top, but I like it because it's very creative. So after I read these examples to you, I will also give you some tips on how to write something more simple than that. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up my computer. Okay, this is from a guy named Tommy. Hi Katya, I saw your profile and time stopped for those moments I was learning about you through what you shared. Not only are you quite beautiful, but eloquent and interesting. I would love to learn more and get to know you better. Oh, I'm sure you've received a landslide of emails with the typical lines trying to stand out and impress you. And I know I'm just another one in the sea of probably too many. But if you've ever wanted to be the person who makes a difference, then email me back and you've done it. You will have made a difference in my day and who knows, maybe my life as well. I'm tall, have my life together, and told I have a great sense of humor, and I'm also good looking. Let's meet and share a coffee, a drink, while we get this friendship started. I look forward to hearing from you. Tommy, right? There's a few things. Confidence. He knows he's good looking and he was. He knows he's successful and he was. He knows he has a great sense of humor and he does have it. So, and you know, I do get a lot of messages. So he acknowledged that I'm probably one in too many, but hey, maybe, what did he say? Typical lines trying to stand out and impress you. I know it's just another one in the sea, but if you ever wanted to be the person who makes a difference, then email me back and you've done it. This is very poetic and beautifully written, right? Obviously, not everyone can write this way, but you know, when I met him, he wasn't nearly as eloquent, but he took his time and effort to put some thought and emotion into a message like that. And he was much older. He was like 51 years old. For me, it was too old from my, you know, my desired age range. However, I responded because of that message. A friend of mine just sent me this. Hi, the name. I'm not gonna get the name. What an enchanting first impression. I recently got on the league and I don't agree with paying hundreds of pounds for its membership. We're not convinced enough yet. But I noticed you were one of these people who liked my profile. Since you stood out and I was right, usually not always right, you seem really intellectual and fun. I'd really like to have a conversation with you as and when we are both vacant. Meanwhile, enjoy the Queen's Jubilee and have a fabulous weekend. So this was recent during Queen's Jubilee, that's from England. But you see, these guys, they take time and effort. I understand that if you want to go by numbers and reach out to as many women as you like, this will take forever. So I don't know about that rule that I mentioned in the beginning. Also, value yourself. Why do you want to reach out to every single girl? Truly find women who you like and then put some effort into writing to them. You're valuable as well, are you? You have to be also honest with yourself. Do you have a plan for your life? Do you make money? How's your body? Are you fat or are you fit? Once again, you don't have to write these sort of poetic messages, but simply find something that you mentioned that you truly resonate with or curious about or genuinely have a question about. Genuine, the key word here. And go ahead and open a conversation with her about it. If you want to give her a compliment, of course you can, but don't focus on that. Focus on a personality trait. That's very important. So once again, if a woman was focusing solely on the size of your wallet, would you like that? No, the size of the wallet is nice, but there are other things that are also important. And I often get these messages that, yeah, the size of the wallet. Look, I personally want to tell you, I have said no to so many multimillionaires. So many, well, a handful of multimillionaires, like one of the richest people in New York. I have said, good looking, I was attracted, but I said no, because the other components for what was important to me were absent there. So yes, while men are performing object and that's important, there are other aspects that have to be in place. Just as good looks and sexiness important for women, it's actually important for men. I like sexy men too, you know? So, but her looks can go only so far, right? If there is no depth, if there is no mutual interest and aspirations and goals, that, you know, sexual object criteria will wane really, really fast. All right, please share it. Please like it if you like this video. It really, really helps to grow my channel. And I will see you very soon. Don't forget to check out your testicle massage guide, free testicle massage guide. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.